Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from February 24th to March 3rd, 2025. Geminis, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Gemini's weekly money and career. February 24th to March 3rd, 2025. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the hear out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of February. And yes, I know, I'm late for January. It'll come. I will be delivering the person that's going to get a free reading, but things have been a little busy lately, so I will get to it. I promise not to worry. All right, let's get started. Gemini, I have the Mademoiselle de Normand feel the need to get her messages, to get her energy. So let's see what messages we have, what we need to know for Gemini weekly money and career, February 24th to March 3rd, 2025 for the sign of Gemini. Okay, we have 4 cards. This hasn't happened in a while. All right, Gemini, here we go. Ooh, we have the star. Beautiful. The stars. It feels like, that's success, creation, persevering, making things happen, making your dreams happen, even though they're delays, and I feel like there are obstacles, it's difficult, you're getting discouraged, you are making your dream happen. So dreams don't happen usually. I mean, sometimes they do, but they don't always happen overnight without effort, right? You sacrificed a lot. You sacrificed a lot for your family, for your friends, or you have friends around you and family around you that are supporting you, but you've sacrificed a lot to make things happen. And we have this beautiful feminine energy here. This can be a mother, this can be a partner, a spouse, a friend, someone around you that is important feminine energy around you that's supporting you, helping you in doing this. Okay, well, there we have the whole story. We can leave it at that, right? Very interesting. All right, well, let's see what this is that you're making happen. It feels like it's very it feels like you want to reach the stars, right? That this is the dream. This is what you wanted. This is huge. It feels like this is huge for you, right? And it's going to be different for everyone. But to make it happen, it has been a journey, a lot of delays, a lot of discouragement, and a lot of sacrifices to make it happen. But there's someone there around you, whether it's a mother, a sister, an aunt, a daughter, a grandmother, a partner, a friend, right? It doesn't matter. It's someone around you with a very powerful, nurturing energy. They believe in you. They want you to succeed. It's something important. All right, you're hanging on. Very much in control. But are you hanging on to the right thing? Let's see. We have the Tower. Okay, well, here we have, right, the discouragements or the delays. Here we have something you've been hanging on to that needs to be addressed, right? You maybe you're focusing on the wrong thing, or maybe you felt it should be done in a certain way or taken a direction, and it feels like with the Tower, you're suddenly aware that things are going to change, things are going to shift, because it's not going to work that way, right? Either it's a faulty foundation, can't work that way, or not with the right people, or not financed that way, or maybe it's a job that can't work that way, or a business or an idea you have. The energy of this dream you have, I feel like you have hung on to something that is not viable. And I feel like you're realizing it with the Tower, realizing that things are not going to be able to be, stay in that way or progress in that way or be successful with that foundation. All right, let's see. Yeah. So there's arguments. Maybe you're not seeing eye to eye with the people you're working with. Maybe are there other people involved, whether it's a job, a business, a project, whatever it is, it feels like you've stood steadfast, wanting things to happen that way. You've saved your money. This is the way it's going to go. This is the way I've always seen it, right? But you're really possessive and holding on tightly to this way, this idea, this direction, the way of doing things, something like that. So I feel like there's suddenly a reality there, suddenly that moment where you realize that, okay, well, it's not going to happen that way. You have to do things differently. And there's a lot of discussions, a lot of arguments, but you will be moving forward. So I feel like these delays or these obstacles or this sun movement or sun shift or sudden awakening of how things have to change and how things have to be done differently, you're arguing that, yet you know this is how it's going to be successful with the Three of Wands. This is how it's going to come in. This is how the new is going to come in. And we'll pull more cards on the tower. But I feel like either it's something someone says, right? Or within a conversation, within the arguments, or something you hear, or just you realizing at one point that it's a false structure or that it can't work that way. So it doesn't mean it's not working. It's not going to happen. It just means that it can't work that way. But there's a sudden moment. There's a moment where you suddenly realize that, okay, you're going to have to accept this. You're going to have to accept chaos maybe, but ground yourself during the chaos or ground yourself during the shift. And because that's going to lead to a transformation. And it's, again, letting go. And I'm saying this in all these readings. This goes for the collective. As we transition, as things shift and things are going to be different, and we're attached to certain beliefs and we're attached to certain ways, or we always did it that way, always had that same job, always worked that way, always made my money that way, always worked with the same people or on the same subject or whatever. Here, there's a breakdown. And there's a breakdown in a structure, right? And so, okay, there are disagreements, but it feels like you're very possessive on the structure, and it's important to let go of those outdated patterns or structures and allow this growth to come in and allow the new to come in. You have the Three of Wands. You are now going to progress forward. It's expanding your life, expanding your horizons, opening up to the world, doing something new, being part of something new. You have foresight now. So the fact that the Tower is coming in, it's like an aha moment. Now you have foresight. Now it's clear. Now you understand. Now you understand that things are going to be done differently. And there you go. Ace of Pentacles, there's the offer, finances coming in, opportunity coming in, or a new job. And then you have the Ten of Pentacles. Interesting, because it feels like, okay, so this is about family, money, long-term financial stability, but it's also about your legacy, on what you want to leave behind. And I feel like this is important for you. And the fact that you have to change things up, or you realize it has to be done differently, or it has to be built differently, or with other people, that's okay. That's okay. I mean, that's why you have the delays. And that's why you've sacrificed a lot. Because for it to be successful, and for you to have this legacy for your family, for your children, your grandchildren, whoever it is, it has to be a healthy foundation. It has to be built not on faulty, faulty beliefs and faulty systems. And that's why it's taking time. All right, I feel like there are more cards that want to come out there. You have control over the finances, but you're also very possessive in your ways, and possessive in, I think, in thinking for a long time that it had to be done in a certain way, and you're now detaching. Yeah. So you're not alone. This is a group effort here. This is a team effort to build your team, part of a team, business, company, whatever it is. You're not alone working on this. And here we have the Lovers. Love it. The Lovers is all about accepting. What? No, not accepting. The Lovers is about being the person you want to be in this lifetime. And making that conscious choice of what you're all about. What you want to leave in this world. What you want to accomplish. Who you want to connect with. And making those choices to align with your heart. And embracing love without sort of losing yourself in dependencies or beliefs or things that have to remain the same. It's really about seeking balance. Also, maybe in a relationship, this can be that person, that special person around you, where you have to find balance within that relationship. I feel like, this is about respect, the Lovers. Mutual respect and a real meaningful choice, right? To be authentic in your relationship, if there is a relationship there. But this can be any kind of relationship. Again, a friend, a family member, mother, sister, grandmother, aunt, or someone very special around you. Again, partner. With someone very special around you that is really pushing you with beautiful, positive energies. But it's also you finding that harmony with yourself, right? Making a choice. This is all about a decision, the Lovers. So about a decision, an important decision on how you're going to do this and what your values are all about and what is mostly important in your life to make this decision, to go in that direction, to make this happen, to build this thing, whatever it is that you're building, whatever it is that you're dreaming of. So you're making a decision here. It's a life decision. It's like a new direction. It's shifting the direction of your life. But it's also helping you stay aligned, stay in harmony with your true self. No filter there with the Lovers. No filter. What you see is what you get. But you also want a deep sense of harmony and unity with your family or with the people you're working or with this person here. And this is about sharing and understanding and having that respect for one another. And this decision, that is a big decision for you, is based on your core values, your connections that are grounded or must be grounded in love and trust. And that's why there's that special person there. She represents your family. She represents that special person, or she represents that beautiful, special energy that you have for this dream. Whether they are involved in the building it, that's besides the point. but they have helped you believe in this dream. Wow. Okay. Let's see who this person is. I'm intrigued now. Then we'll pull a few cards on the Tower and on the Lovers. And of course, you know, on the Ace of Pentacles, which is Three of Wands. What is it that's coming in? Your ship's coming in. A job, an opportunity, the money finally coming in, something like that. Or what is this person all about? Justice. Okay, she's the balance. She's the one that knows. She's the one with the knowledge. Or she's the one that makes the decision or helps you remain, believe in integrity, in truth, in love, and understanding. Wow. All about balance and stability, but also making the right choices. One more card on that, Justice. Yeah, look at that. Love and balance. But justice and empathy. There we go. Justice and empathy. So if you're creating something, if it's creative, if you're an artist or you're creating something, let's say you're creating a new business, or let's say you have a product, you have an idea that you're developing, whatever it is, or it feels like it's very important to listen, to absorb energies, to absorb creative energies, and to be there for one another. It feels like trust and love is very important. Trust and love. Trust and love. Integrity and love, or integrity and empathy, or integrity and creativity are the source of this person right here. Comment down below. Who is this person? Can be a water sign, doesn't have to be. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, but it's someone that is very truthful, very honest, all about integrity, yet very much nurturing and open to others and helping others and sharing and caring. Beautiful person, beautiful energy. All right, sorry, let me just put these back down. Let's see what the Ace of Pentacles is all about. This is expanding your world. You can be traveling, you can be moving. This is something big that's much bigger than what you've done up to now, and it's pushing you to have to see the world at large, right? Further than in front of your doorstep. It's almost like I'm in a house right now and there's steps to go down and there are kids playing in front of the house and all that, and it's expanding all of a sudden. So you will have to, or it's important to expand beyond your personal world, the world that you've had up to now. Okay. Action forward. Sudden action forward. Nice. And you have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are moving pretty quickly. Once you realize that, okay, it can't be done that way, we have to scratch that out and do it in a different way, or we already did it or was half done and we realize that that's not going to function that way, it's not viable because we're discussing it and we're disagreeing it. Now you realize that you're going to move forward in a different way. Yeah, there's something that's done there with the Ten of Swords. You don't want to, something can't work that way. So whether it's with a person, like a partner, or people you're working with, or a team, or a company, or something that you have worked so hard at making something work, you realize that that's not going to work like that anymore, that you have to rebuild. But you will rebuild. You're very good at what you do. You're working really hard. And again, we have the Two of Cups, which brings me back to this special person right here. I feel like you now know, right? It's also, the Wheel of Fortune is accepting, right? The highs and lows and the ebbs and flows of life. And it's not really something you can do about it. It's meant to happen. So I think that this was meant to happen, to not do it that way, or understand that it cannot work that way. even if you're hanging on, even if you would like to, if you've won, you managed your money and you realize that's really what you wanted to do with those people or with those tools or with that knowledge or in that country or with that company, those people, whatever. No, it's not going to work. And I feel like you're understanding now what has happened and that this is meant to happen. This ending is meant to happen, or this awakening or understand, because it doesn't always mean everything's crumbling down, right? The Tower is that moment where you understand, that moment of clarity. Okay, well, this is not going to work. We have to do it another way. Or we need to revisit this. Or, you know, there's got to be other people we can connect with or other tools we connect with. Okay, I got this. We're gonna move in a new direction. We're gonna think it differently. That's what it means, that you're finding clarity, you're finding an awakening over something, but it's sudden. There's a sudden shift there. There's a sudden understanding that now it's got to be built in a different way or navigated in a different way or thought out in a different way or with other people or other tools, whatever. And so here, yes, there's the unexpected here. It feels a little unexpected between the Tower and the Wheel of Fortune, but it's an unexpected good opportunity, right? A good time to be open, a good time to expand our life, expand our horizons, and to change, open to change. Again, all these readings are about stay open to change, understand that things are changing, understand that it's time to see things in a different way and to be open to new possibilities because it's moving you in the right direction. So yes, things are in a state of change. You're realizing now that things are in a state of change, in a state of flux, and that changes are inevitable and they have to happen and you have to rebuild in a different way. But I also feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, now things are moving forward as opposed to before they were stagnating, or you were disagreeing, a lot of arguments, or things were not working out, or you were hanging on to something that was not working or not growing or progressing. Now it's like a lucky break there, the opportunity out of nowhere, or something you're not completely in control of, and you have synchronicities popping in, right? Meeting the right people at the right time because you got out of that energy that was going nowhere. Okay, let's see if there are a couple more cards on the Three of Wands, please. You have the Ten of Pentacles, which tells me that this new decision or this new direction, this lucky break out of nowhere after realizing it's faulty or not working, that's going to bring in your stability, your financial stability, or your balance within your home. That's your legacy. Three of Wands, Two of Wands, you've planned this, you've been working this out. It has been in progress for a while, and look at that, you have the Sun. So yes, it's moving forward in a really positive energy, in a positive way. Your positive energy, your enthusiasm over this job, project, idea, product, whatever it is that you have believed in for such a long time, business, is really making you happy and successful. And it's almost like your belief, your enthusiasm, and your excitement, and your inspiration for this dream overpowers anything else. And so you're like a boxer, right? You're put down, you stand right back up and you start building again, and you have an obstacle or something that's not working, and then you get yourself up, you dust yourself off, and you put yourself right back in, and you keep going. And here we have this Eight of Pentacles, working so hard in this partnership or with this person by your side. All right, one more card on the Lovers, please. Yeah. The Hermit that keeps popping up too. Just confirming that you're the one with the solution. You're the one that's going to fix this. You're the one that has to find and process this, to find your path, to ask yourself the questions, to know that you're the one with the solution. You're the one with the answer. No one else is going to give you the answer. No one else is going to come in and fix this and tell you what to do or figure it out for you. No, you're the one that has to figure it out. But I think that these trials and tribulations and obstacles are really putting you on a good path, because they have forced you to think this through again. Why is it not working? Why is it not going the way I want it? Or why is this happening? Whatever. When things like that happen, we have to rethink. And we have to understand that this is our dream, no one else's, right? So this is our power. This is our energy that we have put, with that, all this energy that we've put into this. If we want it to work, we have to find solutions when it's not working. And sometimes we attempt many times, or sometimes we even start something and it's successful, and then it goes south and we have to do it again, right? That's what life is all about. Believing in oneself, trusting ourselves that we are the one that has the answers, or we have to figure it out. Because I think that sometimes we seek illumination from others, where we think that other people's energies are going to have the answers, right, from the external world, or from distractions, or other people, other ways, or online, or whatever. But here, this is about you, your own mind and soul, right, to uncover the truth within you, to find that clarity. Or even in the quiet moments, right? Wisdom comes from within, really. So whatever it takes, meditation or relaxation, or hitting the gym, or running, or listening to music, or whatever, even sitting quietly and silent sometimes really brings inspiration. And with all the noise of the world, and everything going so fast, and all this information, constant information coming to us on a click, constant. No one, you know exactly what I mean, Gemini. People are not reflecting because there's no time to reflect, or there's no time to figure things out, because there's always someone down the line that'll say something, a conference, a video, a solution. Everybody always has the answer to everything. Everybody always knows everything about everything. And sometimes it's hard to, just take a moment from oneself to understand that the only person that has answers when it comes from within, our choices, our soul, our heart, it is us, just us. That came out of nowhere, so apologies if that sounded like a rant. All right, here we go. Gemini, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Gemini, a weekly money and career, February 24th to March 3rd, 2025. Green light, go. You're establishing a deal there, or signing a contract, or signing documents. Let's see. One more card for the message. Gemini, message for the road, please. Okay. Aries, Leo, Sag, but I feel like you're committed. You're daring. You're connected. You're proactive. You want to make things happen. You have the sun, double the sun. Double the sun. It's positive, it's successful. You will connect with the right people because you're really, really inspired and enthusiastic about this dream that you've had for many, many years, maybe for some. Very excited, Knight of Wands. Pushing forward, action forward. Completely different. Wow. And yeah, it's also about detaching yourself, a disconnect with emotions that you had regarding this faulty tower there, or this moment where you realize, right, you don't want to connect to that. There's a real disconnect. You don't want to be there anymore, or you don't want to work with those people, or cannot work that way. And here we have the Judgment. Healing, releasing, purging, understanding. Again, an awakening. You have both the Tower and the Judgment and the Hierophant. But with the Judgment, it's about, you know, it's the time to move forward, time to evolve, time to rise up to something that's so much more important for you. And it also recognizes, right, to embrace the new, but also recognizes past patterns that didn't work. But both forgiving yourself and others, right, if something didn't work. Maybe the weight of mistakes, or releasing negatives, or right, cleansing from that weight from the past of the mistakes or things that didn't work out. It's all about starting fresh. It's all about that awakening and evolving. And you do have the Hierophant, which you know, it feels like it's something that is becoming official. And maybe you are seeking guidance, right, in understanding, seeking guidance or knowledge in someone experienced here to help you make a decision and rebuild. Or you're sharing knowledge, right, sharing knowledge with someone, and or sharing wisdom as well. It's a real spiritual growth here through exploration of maybe things that you used to study, or maybe teaching, someone's teaching you, or you're exploring things that you didn't explore before. And I feel like, yeah, there's a lot of meditation there, or there's something, some sort of guidance there from a mentor or institution, but they're giving you like the green light or the stamp of approval, or they are, you know, they are an institution, an establishment, a person that will guide you, that will help you. Beautiful, beautiful reading. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to each and every one connecting to this channel, watching these readings, sharing your energies, your journeys. Gratitude. Gratitude from the bottom of my heart. I want to say that the magic word here is trust. Trust your dream. Trust your dream. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is trust your dream, or trust my dream, if that works better for you, and put it down below in the comments section, and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of February. Thank you so much for watching, Geminis. Take care. Bye-bye.